I'm filming this with a DJI Neo, a relatively inexpensive drone which has both follow me technology and directional tracking so that you can film from behind and from in front. And I came up with the idea of using this to analyze my gait. I think this is potentially a superior tool for gait analysis in that being filmed on a treadmill in a doctor's office, requires you to find someone that can do that, make an appointment, go in, and then once you're on the treadmill is not a natural walking environment. It's moving. You've got to dial in the speed so it matches your organic walking speed, and then you need to relax and forget that you're walking, because 99.9% of the time we are not aware of the fact that we're walking. We're just walking. So what we're trying to achieve is our natural walking gait so we can see what's happening. This allows you to do all that. One of the disadvantages here is the camera focuses on the face, and so it's hard to get close, down low, and pointed at the legs and feet. That's the major downside to this. But I think it's good enough that I can get a good idea of what's happening. I've had work done on my gait. I've been to a physical therapist a couple of times where I was filmed on a treadmill and we analyzed my gait. It was done in slow-mo. I want to continue doing that because I had chronic plantar fasciitis, and I've since resolved it. Okay, so let's drill down into what I'm looking for here, or what you should be looking for. At some point, I will exhibit on purpose a extreme outward rotation of the foot, which is what most adults achieve from wearing modern shoes, a duck walk. And that's due to the rigid sole and the tight toe box, the pointed toe of a modern shoe. The foot is just looking for a way to get through the walking gait cycle, and that results in a duck walk. What's interesting also is the surface here. I'm in southern Baja. The roads are sandy and hard. This section is not a good example, but off most of the roads you can leave a track of footprints, which I also use as a tool to monitor how my walk is. I can also see other people's footprints, and there's a hell of a lot of outward rotation going on. Anyway, so what you're looking for in an ideal walk is that your feet are straight, not in a duck walk. Also, what's happening with modern shoes is that our toes go into big toes go into valgus, which means they align away from the center line of the body. They also medially rotate, which means they rotate towards the center line of the body. So what you end up eventually with is a callus on the side of the big toe. Here I am trying to show you that I'm wearing toe spacers. I wear toe spacers so that I can get the big toe aligned as best as I can to a natural foot formation, not a modern foot with a big toe in valgus. Because what I'm looking to do, in addition to having my foot straight when I walk, is engage the ball of the foot and then land on the bottom of the big toe and then push off with that big toe. Because what has happened, why we get chronic plantar fasciitis is because the big toe the muscles and tendons attached to it atrophy from lack of use because it's not being used anymore. It's like if you're in a fight and your hands are tied behind your back, you're just not using your fists to fight back. So I use that analogy with a podiatrist once, and he had no idea what I was talking about. My God. Anyway, so it took me about a year of working on this to resolve my chronic plantar fasciitis. I can hike for miles. So, yeah, I can hike for miles now, no big deal. Here I am from the front. Yeah, I'm looking to engage the big toe, get the big toe muscles and tendons working again. It's pretty straightforward. This could also be used for runners, I would imagine. I don't run, but this is my first go around, and I want to work on trying to somehow figure out how I can get more of the lower half of my body in place. I need to put that phone away. Again, you want to forget that you're walking so you can really see what's happening when you walk.